So it's an AI that if you type something in will give you answers, and it feels like you're talking to a real person, but only a super, super clever person. It's very, very cool. One thing I'm looking at doing for a beauty thing we're starting here in Portugal is using it to interact with customers on WhatsApp. Like, it's a very clever tool that you can incorporate lots of things. So, Cavoodles, I'm using answerthepublic.com to come up with things that people want to know about Cavoodles, because I want to use this to put together search engine optimization strategies to drive traffic to a Cavoodle website. Okay, that's what I've been working on for my Cavoodle business. Okay, my Cavoodle dog food business. So you come here, type in whatever you want to do, whatever you want in there, whichever country you're interested in, and it will tell you all of the questions according to Google, because this takes all its data from Google, that are getting asked about a specific subject. Okay, and so the questions change in color. You can see that shade of orange getting from light to dark, with the lightest ones getting asked less frequently and the darker ones getting asked more frequently. So you start with the very, very dark one. So here, for instance, will my cavoodle change color? So that is a question that gets asked a lot, that I can now put together something to optimize on my website for that specific thing. Okay. So you can also, by the way, do that through Chat GPT as well. So if I type in, can you give me 20 medium tail, I guess, keywords for cavoodles, for instance. So I can get all of my search ideas, all of my blog ideas done through Chat GPT as well. Okay, so if I'm looking at doing keyword research, this just does it on steroids for me. Super, super cool. Anyway, so while it's just doing that, let's just go back here. Let's just do, will my cavoodle change color? So now I want to do a blog post on my website about that specific thing. Can you write me a 500, I don't know, word blog post all about will my cavoodle change color? So here it is now writing me my 500-word blog post that I can just put onto my website as is to help my website rank for that search term. Okay, for that search term, which we've already established is a highly searched search term. Okay, very, very sexy. What else would I need? It's free. Is free? Yes, it is free. Anyway, so there it is, 500 words. So now I've got my blog post written. What I also need is a meta description for it. So when it shows up in the Google search results page, it's got something interesting about it that makes people click on it to take them through to my website. Okay. So I'm going to say, can you write me a unique meta description for this blog post? There we go. So now I've got a meta description that I can now use as well, because that's important for what you're doing. Of course, you have your keywords and your meta description. Great. But what I also want to do with this as well is, can you turn the blog post into a funny YouTube video script. Let's see if we can get it to write a video script for a YouTube videos for us and start turning this not only into a blog post article, but also into a content rich blog post, which has got a video at the top and then a summary underneath it in the form of a blog post, which is a far more highly rated and ranked thing on your website. Not only that, but it's also something that we can then put onto YouTube and use that as another tool within our content marketing strategy. Okay. So there we go. It's writing us a YouTube video script for us. Pretty cool. More. I know. You could tell it to include keywords. Absolutely. Yes. It writes something different every single time. Like if I press regenerate X response, it will write me something different. Okay. I'm not going to do it because you see it takes some time. Tweets. So now I can also set that up as tweets. Pretty cool. I could also use those tweets as potential subject line for emails as well. That's pretty cool. And then now I'm thinking to myself, well, that's all cool. What are 5 potential product ideas for Cavoodle owners? I'm selling something. I want to sell something else. It will write an Amazon listing. Yes, it absolutely will. The thing that I believe is currently happening, I can't prove this, but I really believe this is happening, is that all of those Amazon listing writers on Fiverr are taking existing Amazon listings from whatever, plugging them into Chat GPT and just saying, rewrite this with keywords. I believe that's what's currently happening. There you go. So now I've got that. And then finally, maybe I'm going to do this out. Finally, I want to take that blog post and I want to now take that blog post. I want to put it on somebody else's blog. So I want to ask them if I can write a guest blog post. Okay. Really great way of expanding your audience, getting on guest blog posts. So I'm going to give you this one because this is super cool. Can you write me an introductory email to the owner of a Cavoodle themed website asking if I could do a guest post on her blog? She is female, enjoys hiking. I know that from social media as well. So add something in about that, please. So now it's incorporating elements of their interest into an email. So we can prompt it based and tell it to give us information on what sort of products. We can prompt it to tell us to write articles. We can get it to write emails to people for us. There's so many different ways that we can use this. I don't believe that AI and this sort of thing is going to replace us. I really don't believe that. What I do believe is that people who are using AI in their businesses will replace people who aren't using AI in their businesses. I believe that to be true. I don't think it's going to replace us. I think not yet anyway. As Adam says, we're still a ways away from that. But if you're not using it, then it's entirely plausible that you'll be replaced by people that are using it.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 e-commerce professionals right around the world. We're the fastest growing e-commerce community right here in Australia, for instance, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million If you'd like to find out more about what we do, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. That link is in the description. I will see you on the next video. Until then, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.